The Very Serious Crafts podcast is on Patreon. Visit patreon.com/seriouscrafts to support our podcast, find out about our Patreon half-stitched episodes, and more.
Hello, and welcome to Season 4, Episode 19 of the Very Serious Crafts podcast. I'm Molly from Wild Olive.
I'm Katie Greenbean.
And I'm Haley from Red Handled Scissors and the Bones and Bobbins podcast. Today, we'll be talking about making things from clay.
Yeah.
It's true.
It'd be good.
Yeah, I have only some very specific experiences with any variety of sculpting, so we shall navigate those waters.
Something to look forward to.
Yes. But before we jump into talking, we want to give a shout out to our serious friend, our new serious friend of the Very Serious Crafts podcast, who is now supporting us at patreon.com/seriouscrafts. Many thanks to Meredith. Hi, Meredith.
Thank you.
The best.
Thank you, Meredith.
Yes, as are all of our other very serious friends. So thanks, everyone.
Yeah, we appreciate you.
It's true.
Yeah, so, all right.
Hi.
Hi.
Listen, it's been a week.
Yes.
Can I tell you about why it's been a week?
Yes.
Maybe that will help launch us into the episode.
Give the update.
I think that's a good place to start.
Yes. So, if you happen to follow me, and by me, this is Haley, on social media, you may have noticed the one, maybe two public posts that I have made in the past week have been about my cat, Mr. Big Stuff, who, because I am in the process of finishing up writing a cross-stitch book, was exposed to the existence of embroidery floss. And then he ate some, like spaghetti, even though I was right there and I couldn't get to him fast enough. And so we spent a good amount of time at the vet, and he had emergency surgery and is now recovering in a pile of blankets on my bed as we speak. But it was absolutely terrifying.
Yeah,
Mr. Big Stuff.
I would say having experienced this from hundreds of miles away, I was terrified. So
you were experiencing it largely in real time.
Yes. Yes. So I can't even imagine what you were dealing with in that, and
it was awful.
Yeah. We are so thankful he is recovering well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So let this be maybe a little public service announcement. I have personally historically been extremely careful with embroidery floss because I know it can be really dangerous. And I walked 6 feet away and he was sleeping when I walked there. He was in eye line. And by the time I could get back to him, when he woke up and was like, oh my goodness, so much embroidery floss, it was already over. Yeah. And I could see him. I was just grabbing floss conditioner from my desk, 6 feet away from the couch where he was. So, this isn't, even if you consider yourself very careful, and I do, it can happen because cats are cats and dogs are dogs, and animals just do really dumb things sometimes.
Yes.
And there's, I don't know. It's, you can be as cautious as you want to be, and I suggest being very cautious, and these things can still happen. So if you think that maybe it's happened, It's possible that I guess some of our listeners who may be newer to sewing or embroidery might not know this, but you might think that swallowing a string will just kind of be funny coming out the other end. And it might be, but that's best case scenario.
Yeah.
If could be so much worse.
Yeah, and it was going to be worse for Mr. Big Stuff.
Yeah.
And we were lucky in that I knew that it happened immediately. We went to the emergency vet and we spent 3 days doing the emergency vet hospitalization emergency surgery dance. And the reason that is the case is because thread, especially, can wrap around the internal organs of a cat. And, if you've ever, had your eyebrows threaded or something like that, you know that can be extremely, extremely grippy. And, I mean, to not sugarcoat it, it can cut their internal organs in half. It can shred them.
Yeah.
And that is not a thing. That is orders of magnitude more dangerous than the emergency surgery that Mr. Big Stuff had to have. I mean, that's something that you maybe don't recover from.
Yeah.
So just let this be a PSA from my terrible week to maybe avoiding one for you.
Yeah.
Please, if you think that your pet has eaten yarn, thread, embroidery floss, anything like that, ribbon, please don't just assume that it's going to be fine. Don't wait. Go to the vet immediately. And it's possible that you won't have to go through what I did if you can do it fast enough.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. That's my very serious my fireside chat.
I don't know if you've both been able to hear Jack has been singing along as though he is empathizing with Mr. Big Stuff through this story.
I have heard it, and I have been trying to keep it together over here because obviously this is very serious, and also Jack was fully into it.
Yeah, he has been going for it.
Didn't hear Jack at all because I was trying not to cry about it.
Yeah. No, Jack was empathizing
thanks, Jack.
And also saying yes, please take this seriously on behalf of the dogs in the community. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Jack. I appreciate it.
All right. So we've gotten our warning in. Jack has received some attention. Should we talk about sculpting?
Let's.
All right.
Yay.
This was Katie's brilliant suggestion. So, Katie, you get to launch us if you want. If you don't want to, you don't have to.
I mean, I guess sculpting was the first craft I really remember getting into and getting really excited about. And I think it was kind of through colours more than anything else. We had it's not something any US listeners will remember, but any British listeners might remember the Argos catalogue, which when you were a kid, you would look through it leading up to Christmas and be like, Mom, Dad, I want these 15,000 really expensive things that I can't have. But I
Wait, what is the catalog?
Argos. It's a weird shop that I don't even know how to explain it. The shop doesn't have any products on the shelves. So it's you have to know your catalogue number and you go in and you tap your catalogue number into the computer and then they will bring your product from the stockroom. So
wild.
So it's like IKEA.
Yeah, but there's no showroom.
Yeah.
So
interesting.
Like IKEA, but without the good-looking front bit. The good-looking front bit is just in catalog.
Oh, hey,
form.
It still exists.
Yeah,
it
still exists
right now.
It still exists,
and
it's a funny old place.
2-headed dog skeletons. Yeah.
Have you got some targeted advertising going on your computer, Haley?
Yes. Well, it's also, we are literally recording this on Halloween Day.
Yes.
So
that one came up
that
on my
too.
homepage too, so there you go.
okay, good. Then it's not just me.
But it's also
But
possible
also
that-
it would be me.
There's also glittered dinosaurs, so they could be
Yep.
targeting you just the same. So
Yeah.
here we go.
So they had everything. They
Ooh.
had like bikes and jewelry and tents and furniture.
Large kitchen appliances.
But obviously, the only interesting section of the catalogue to me as a child was the toy section.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
this is like the Sears catalog.
Yep, the Sears catalog, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. So anyway, they had a set of polymer clay,
Yeah.
and it was like a gift set, so it had 30 colours in it or something. It was
Yeah.
really, and I wanted this thing so badly that my parents played a trick on me at Christmas and let me open all of my presents, and this thing wasn't there. And then it surprised me with it later in the day after I'd already thought, oh, well, I must have not shown them how much I really wanted that thing because they didn't get it for me. But they did get it for me, and I loved it.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
ever since then, I think I've always had polymer clay in my house. I love working with it.
Yeah.
It's great.
Hmm.
I'm done.
All right then. So thanks
mean,
for
that
listening to the
sounds-
Very Serious Crafts podcast.
That sounds way more fun than. Well, I had Play-Doh.
I used to
was-
eat Play-Doh.
Yeah, me too.
I was more of a paste gal, to tell you the truth, but
I never did eat paste, but definitely Play-Doh.
Play-Doh.
Crayons.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
I like to chew on them. I didn't swallow crayons.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Now we know where your cat gets it from. Okay. Sorry, that was insensitive, but
Not wrong.
yeah. So I definitely, as a teen especially, I loved working with polymer clay, and I even did I tried my hand at doing like the Millefori work where you make canes.
Oh my
and
goodness.
slice
Have
it.
you ever
That
had
is
success at that?
So
I did have success
cool.
with it.
What?
I made a sunflower design that actually worked. And
I am
yeah.
so impressed. Anytime I've ever tried to do that, I've spent hours on it, and then it just gets entirely smushed when I try and put the knife through it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
my friend Barbara, who I used to co-host Craft Social with, was a polymer clay artist, and it broke my brain, the things that she was able to make.
yeah. I don't know that I have any pieces left that I did the Millefori with. I just recently found a necklace that I made with, I think it was just 3 colors that I sort of swirled together and made some different shapes of beads with. And I still have that. It might make it into the show notes, actually, now that I think
Yes.
about it.
Amazing.
But I wish I still had that sunflower that I did, because it felt like a triumph.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing, not super fancy like a lot of stuff that you see, but I made it work, and it didn't get very, very small. The probably the smallest that I went with it was I don't know, 3/8 of an inch.
Yeah, that makes
probably about actually maybe like a centimeter is probably about
Mhm.
where we landed. So anyway, yeah, I really do love working with polymer clay
I
most of
have
the time.
done exactly one polymer clay project.
And what was it?
I apparently made faux turquoise polymer clay beads
Mm-hmm. That's a good
when
project.
that was a thing.
Nice.
And it's I just put polymer clay into my blog because I couldn't remember if I had ever made anything with polymer clay. And the answer is yes. I made quite a ridiculous bit of nonsense. And I think I must have written a tutorial.
Well,
because
why would you make something if you weren't gonna write a tutorial?
that's exactly right. It's just that it didn't come up when I searched for polymer clay, but I have since found it in a holiday gift guide.
Perfect.
Well, there you go.
Oh, wow.
I think my most recent polymer clay project was a penguin that I made for
Cute.
the Christmas tree. It was very cute. I'm so sorry that Jack is being a pain.
It's
Don't
fine.
be.
I have neighbors mowing the lawn, so there's nothing we can do about it. This is how we welcome our listeners into our everyday lives on this podcast.
This is true.
Yeah, I don't think that I have the patience to need polymer clay. I think
That is
the issue.
That is a big part of it. And the freshness of the clay does make a difference, I will say. I have
And
not
the brand as well.
Oh,
Depends
definitely.
on which brand you use.
Yes, I used Sculpting
Sculpting
for
is
my tutorial.
my favorite brand. Fimo tends to be very crumbly, or if you get the soft one, it's very sticky and a bit tricky.
I have not tried. I've wanted to try some of the ones that they have now that are like, I say now like as if it just came out, but some of these have been out for years, but I just haven't tried them yet. But like the ones that make erasers, or
yes. Oh, I haven't tried that.
Like to me that sounds amazing. There was another one that somebody,
I didn't know that existed. That is dangerous information for me to have.
yeah, because that's pretty cool, right? And
I just want to make 1,000,000 black cats.
And I want to know if the erasers work, or if they're those kind of novelty erasers you used to get when you were a kid that actually they just ruin your work.
Right.
I have a tiny container of polymer clay black cats that I bought at the Bust Craftacular.
Of course you do.
It's like a little glass bottle filled with polymer clay black cats that are smaller than the end of my pinky finger.
Oh, that's so cute.
My experiences with polymer clay seems like I should have been more into it. And I think I would have been as a kid if I had known about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because I think the be-all end-all of art class when I was in elementary school was when we made things out of clay and our art teacher fired them in her kiln at home. And because I grew up in rural Michigan, of course the art teacher had a home kiln.
Yeah.
But like that was the best. And I remember getting the fired pieces back and then picking the glazes with the glass colors, and that was so much fun that I have often thought that I would like to do pottery.
Oh, me too.
But yes, I made a very, very quintessentially 90s item, which was a leaf-shaped incense burner.
Of course.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Because, oh, hi, Mr. Big Stuff. What you doing? You seem to have gotten up.
A brief pause to care for Mr. Big Stuff.
So,
all right,
back to clay.
Yeah,
sculpting.
Clay.
Yeah. So while you were away, we briefly discussed that one of the great things about polymer clay is that it is appealing to all ages, who would be interested in it, obviously, and is fairly accessible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a nice gateway clay.
Like you can get fancy tools and stuff, but you don't have to.
Yeah.
And everybody knows what to do with it. You don't need like any instructions or tutorials. You can use those things if you want to do a specific thing, but you can also be a kid and just get it out the packet and you know what to do with it.
Yeah.
there's an instinct to build, sort of like if you're faced with colorful blocks.
Yes.
You're going to build a tower
Yep.
of some variety.
And then knock it
With
down.
dubious. Mhm.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly. I guess I've never looked at any of the clay materials as play before.
Mhm.
I've always just looked at them as things I need to knock out for work.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And so now I'm kind of tempted to just get myself some.
Well, I think the sensory element is also like very nice. I think
Yeah.
probably with just about any kind of clay sculpting molding material, there's going to be a sensory element that can be very pleasant. I mean, it can also be not pleasant, but
Yeah, depending on your preferences, I suppose.
yes, exactly. Yes. Like wet set clay, I don't enjoy as much.
What on earth is wet set clay?
Well, it's basically any clay that you work with it with, you need it to have water with it, and then I guess it would air dry eventually, but it uses, you add water in while you're working with it. I think it's called wet set clay. Now I'm going to question myself here.
I'm sorry to throw you off, but
No, it's fine.
I've never heard this phrase before.
Okay, so it was a Crayola product that actually was called wet set clay. So I'm not totally off in what I was thinking. It's no longer available.
Mm-hmm.
So
Probably because people ate it.
it just, I remember we had this like blue plastic IKEA tray that we used as our like clay tray in our house because it was so gunked up with the stuff from it, and I don't mind creative messes, but that particular variety of things just always felt like
Icky.
it just felt, I didn't like that. So
Mm-hmm.
not a fan of that. Some air dry clays I'm okay with, depending on what it is. But
I wish I had known about air dry clays as a kid.
Yeah.
That would have been. I think I would have been really into those.
I was really into those. I was really
Yeah.
into
Yeah, I
clay
kind
and
of
sculpty
expect-
things. all the
Yeah,
way.
I expect that my mother didn't want me to know that those existed. As my mom is about as particular as I am about some things.
Yeah.
But also, I was extremely particular and very neat. So I think it probably would have been okay.
Mm-hmm.
Have either of you worked with Model Magic clay?
Nope, never heard of it.
No,
Googling
is
it right
it-
now.
It's similar to it's Suguru. I don't know what it's called.
I'm not certain.
Sugru.
It's
Suguru.
I have not worked with that, so I can't say for sure. Model Magic is, I believe, also a Crayola product, and it's like very like foam like. Like when it
Ooh.
hardens, it feels like foam. So it's really
Ooh.
lightweight, and it's cool. It's come in colors. I don't know if you can still buy it in a bunch of different colors, but I think
You can.
also, yeah, there you go.
Oh, there's a variety pack for $20.
Yeah, I'm looking at the very same one.
I have to say, it's very cool, and I'm gonna find. I bet I still have it somewhere, but I'm gonna see if I can find it on my website because I once made what was basically, it was intended to be like a little Jell-O mold guy out of this. So, all right. In the planning document, you can now click on a very old blog post from me.
Oh, that is cute. That is cute.
Oh, that is really. That is an extremely Molly object.
Yeah, I took this.
That is very
I
cute.
took this foam clay kind of stuff and I pressed into it. I think I used 2 beads for the eyes and a little like metal strip that I somehow had, and I pressed that in for the mouth. Here's the downside to this particular type of clay. It picks up fuzz and lint really easily. So if you don't look closely at this piece, because it's aside from the fact that it's 2008 dark photography with a flash on my kitchen counter, it's a little fuzzy. Nobody wants
we've
fuzzy
been
Jell-O.
But that's like the polymer clay has the same issue. I remember when I was doing I think we talked about my model making animation diversion in a recent episode.
Yes, I think it was on the half stitched episode.
So I did a lot of model making in art college in all different kinds of media, but I remember just going through packets and packets of baby wipes for cleaning my hands in between changing colours, especially like when you're doing such intricate work with moving models' faces and stuff, and any tiny bit of fluff or dust on your hand is it was
So that's a no for me.
Yeah.
And my 3 cats in under 500 square feet.
Yeah, it could be tricky. Could be tricky.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like if you chose your colours carefully, you'd be all right, but maybe stick away from white and peach and pale colours.
I don't think that's a problem for me.
But I would highly recommend trying out Model Magic just for the experience of it. Like
I've
so
been convinced.
Lightweight.
I'm gonna
and
make
fun.
more tiny cats. I think no, they were polymer clay. But yeah, I'm just going to make 1 million tiny cats.
All right.
I am really looking forward to making so many. Like, I think maybe I will just make tiny cats and randomly send them to people.
I think that's a really delightful idea. I like it.
It would be fun. Like, if I ever try to relax, then I could be doing a visually productive thing that I could then send to people just for fun.
Okay, I like that.
This would be one of my mid-show purchases that would actually be fun.
It would be. It would be.
Although I will say that the books that I got on the Quaker Tapestry are cool.
Yeah, I sort of wish I'd ordered them too.
Yeah, I might still do that. I might still need to do that.
Maybe I'll give a tour of the 3 that I got. There are a lot of them. But they're all different. The ones that I got, I think one's like an introduction to the thing.
I would hope that you brought books that were all different. I'd be a little worried. But if you brought 3 of the same.
They aren't like. It's not like me buying a cemetery photography book and then another cemetery photography book. So and one of them has like the stitching
example.
Techniques. I wouldn't know what you're talking about, Katie. Anyway, so they're cool. I should do a flip through on Instagram at some point.
Yes, you should. Okay, all right. I'm circling us back.
Yes.
All right.
Get us back on track, Molly. We're running rampant.
All right. So I was going to ask you, have either of you ever like made your own clay? Like specifically the one that I have always wanted to try, but I still never have done is it's a cold porcelain clay.
You can make it?
I've made like the salt dough.
Yeah, it's right, because like the salt dough clay is very cool for like making ornaments and stuff, but it can crack. I've heard sometimes this one will crack too, but I pulled up a recipe that I pinned to Pinterest like ages ago. It's cornstarch, glue, lemon juice. This one has some tempera paint in it, a little bit of mineral oil, and then you use cold cream to use while kneading it. I've never made this clay before, but I have wanted to. It makes like a pure white clay.
It sounds
Katie, your face is
revolting.
amazing. I know it might be a horrible experience, but I always think it's a good idea, to the point of like I bought cold cream one time to do this.
What is cold cream?
Oh. The stuff that in like the 40s and 50s women put on their faces and then wiped off with towels.
It was like almost like a makeup remover, but yeah.
It's lotion.
It's a lotion. It's a face lotion.
It's face lotion
not my
that
world.
you then wipe off.
I don't know.
Well, I never used it. That's why I bought it for this, and then nothing.
I don't know why.
No.
I have also never had it. But Pond's is the brand of...
That's the one.
The legacy brand.
Uh-huh.
Well, and I think Noxzema was a cold cream. It started out as a cold cream.
The recipe that I had saved, they used Nivea brand.
Well, that's fancy.
Yeah, I know.
It's your French cold cream.
But yeah, it's always been on my list of things to make, but I have not yet tried it. Similarly, recently found a recipe, well, I guess kind of, for making crepe paper clay.
What?
Huh.
Cool.
Yeah.
Is that like a relative of paper mache, but not the same?
Yeah, I don't think I even know what paper clay is. Like, I've heard of it, but I don't think I know what it is.
Yeah, I mean, it's clay, but with like a paper base, right? I mean, and it kind of becomes
paper as opposed to something with paper is the protein structure that binds.
Yeah, I mean, it acts as the binder. I'm assuming in this case, I'm going to
That's
speak
what
as if I know
forms
what
the
I'm talking about.
molecular bonds.
I think that the recipe that I've looked at most recently, it did have some. I think it had some flour in with it though too.
Mm.
They said it definitely formed a clay dough, like a cookie dough feeling mixture. Katie, we're gonna lose Katie here.
I don't
Your
like
face.
all of these food comparisons, and no, I don't want to think about. No, I don't want to make my own clay.
All right.
Okay,
Don't
but
do that.
why? I mean, I kind of do. I totally want to try the porcelain one with you. And I would like to then try to ink it, and then with blue fountain pen ink to make China patterns.
Okay.
Oh,
And
like
then
the blue
clear
willow
coat it.
pattern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be very
Only,
cool.
Creepy things.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I like. Have you seen? There's a line of.
Yes.
Yeah, you know what it is, right? Because Instagram, they present
Well, because
this-
Instagram, but I've known about it for
right, and it has like
longer than that.
these fancy designs with like creatures eating other things and all kinds of
yeah,
weird.
it's
I
got
love
a
it.
funny name.
Yeah.
It's I can't
Yeah.
remember what it is. I will find it.
It's
in a
amazing.
second. But
It's amazing.
yes,
Yeah.
for those of you who cannot read our minds, there is a brand of China that is right up my alley in that the designs are very beautiful, but when you look at them very closely, they are disturbing.
Yes, they're amazing.
Yes.
But yeah, for the porcelain clay, I've often seen people who do like impressions in it with like lace doilies and other things like that, and it's very cool.
For what?
Just to
What use?
to like work the texture into it, and they'll use it to make either like little ornaments or small dishes, like a jewelry bowl kind of a thing. And they
Okay.
just press it in. I mean, they remove it. They are just using it to make the impression in it. But yeah.
That makes sense to me. I have just purchased a 14-pack of Model Magic
Of course.
for $12.
I don't think you will regret that purchase. I think you will enjoy that very much.
It's like the little sample size ones of all the different colors.
That's going to be perfect for you.
Yeah, I'm kind of into it. That'll do.
I like it.
Yeah, when paper clay dries, does it have the consistency of paper?
Sort of. I have some right here. Hold on.
Oh, please.
Perfect.
Do show me.
Perfect.
Oh.
That's a paper clay mushroom.
It is a paper clay mushroom, which I have painted.
Cool. And it's very lightweight.
It's not as lightweight as I was expecting, to be honest.
Well, that makes sense. I mean, wet paper is heavy.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
How long did it take for that to dry out?
Days.
Okay.
Days.
Wow. Because it's quite dense. I mean, it's all like solid inside there.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's really cool. Have we other clay things to discuss here? Because otherwise I think we've already we have talked a lot about our favorite clay things.
I think that we should save any additional ones for
the
future conversations.
Yeah. All right. Sounds good. Maybe by then we will have tried out one of these recipes.
Yes.
I won't.
And I only have inappropriate paper mache and other sculpting
all right
answers.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Oh, cool. Not what you're thinking, though, actually.
Okay.
In a fine art sense of things.
Yes. All right.
Not.
Okay.
All right. Let's.
We'll wrap it up.
Stop me from. Yeah. All right. Okay. I'm gonna bring us home right now.
Perfect.
Did I just use a baseball metaphor?
Nah.
Okay. Thanks for listening to the Very Serious Crafts podcast. You can follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Serious Crafts and on Facebook at Very Serious Crafts. You can also find show notes and all things Very Serious Crafts at veryseriouscrafts.com. Mm-hmm. And finally, if you are a fan of the Very Serious Crafts podcast, please leave us a 5-star review on whichever platform you use to listen to podcasts. Because good ratings help us show up in recommendations, which helps more people who love crafting find us. So, be nice to that algorithm, folks.
That's right. Well, this is shaped up to be an excellent episode. I
that this is the first dad joke involving that is kind of impressive.
I think we've modeled to our listeners the kinds of things that you can do with clay, and I don't know.
It's really coming into form, isn't it?
It is. This is why you listen all the way to the end of the episode, friends. This is why.
Okay, I'm gonna call this.
Good. All right.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.